Hello and welcome. We are about to dive into Chapter 5, Purchasing Management, in our Supply Chain Management course. Now, if you'll recall, we've already covered the plan portion of the plan's source, make, deliver model. Today, we begin the first of three chapters that make up the source component. And this is where the action really begins, with purchasing, acquiring what we need to make our plans happen. Let's ground this in something familiar. Imagine your supply chain as a living, breathing body. The materials, services, and capabilities that feed into your organization, those are its nutrients. If you want a strong, reliable, responsive business, you have to feed it wisely. That means smart purchasing decisions, because you are what you buy. In this chapter, we explore what purchasing means in a business context. Sure, you and I make purchases all the time, from buying coffee to signing up for a streaming service. But in an organization, purchasing is a formal strategic process. It's not about finding the cheapest option. It's about finding the best value while managing cost, quality, delivery performance, supplier relationships, and risk. We also introduce some important terminology in this chapter. Procurement is the overarching process that includes identifying suppliers, negotiating contracts, and managing performance. Purchasing, on the other hand, is a subset of procurement. It is the function responsible for executing those buys, actually getting the goods and services into the business. You'll also learn about critical purchasing documents, the purchase requisition, an internal document used to request something that is needed, and the purchase order, a formal offer sent to a supplier to buy something. These important documents must be properly managed to ensure both legal protection and effective supplier coordination. Next, we take you through the basic purchasing process, starting from identifying the need, obtaining approvals, and selecting a supplier, all the way to issuing a purchase order, confirming delivery, receiving the goods, and conducting post-purchase performance analysis. These steps are the backbone of operational purchasing excellence. We'll also examine how technology plays a role in modern purchasing. E-procurement is transforming the way organizations buy through automating low-value transactions, improving speed and accuracy, and freeing up purchasing professionals to focus on more strategic work. But perhaps the most impactful insight you'll gain from this chapter is the financial significance of purchasing. The profit leverage effect shows that a dollar saved in purchasing can have a greater impact on the bottom line than a dollar earned in sales. That's why purchasing isn't just operational, it's strategic. We'll also talk about total cost of ownership, or TCO. That low price item, it might end up being more expensive when you account for quality issues, late deliveries, or difficult supplier relationships. Think of TCO like an iceberg. The visible price is just the tip, while hidden costs, like warranty claims, transportation, and administration, lie beneath the surface. And this chapter doesn't stop at terminology and processes. You'll also learn about the make versus buy decision, one of the most strategic choices a company can make. Should we manufacture something in-house or outsource it to a third-party supplier? We explore the strategic, risk-based, and economic factors that go into these decisions. Finally, we cover how purchasing functions are structured in real organizations. Centralized versus decentralized models, international purchasing, public versus private sector procurement, it's all covered in this chapter. We explore how purchasing maturity varies across organizations and how companies can evolve from transactional buying to strategic sourcing and supplier collaboration. So, whether you're heading into operations, finance, marketing, or general management, understanding purchasing management will give you a huge edge. It's where strategy meets execution, where cost meets value, and where relationships build resilience. Let's get started with Chapter 5, Purchasing Management.